You're trauma dumping. What is that person supposed to do with all that? You had a hard day. Okay. I just feel like everybody's got something going on, and as much as it may be beneficial for you to get it off your chest, in a way, it can teeter and be borderline like selfish how much you're putting on someone else. Hey guys, I was at work and it was beyond slow and I was sent home. So yeah, pretty much that. I'm about to go home and utilize this extra time to film content for my YouTube. So let's go to the house. I am currently accepting my defeat, coming to terms with my loss, and processing my next plan, because I've sat here for about 30 to 40 minutes trying to finesse the best lighting for this content, just for nothing to work. It says two things. One, daylight and natural lighting is just top tier. You cannot recreate sunlight, I guess, unless you have like the means to do so. And secondly, it's time to reinvest into another round of lighting, like new lighting, because this should never be this hard. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's just all good. This was a journey and I'm just sitting in the dark. So now I'm going to edit the previous vlogs that I was already working on a few nights ago. And yeah. So no wins, no losses, just redirection. And it's all good. It's all good. What's going on, y'all? I was supposed to be helping my friends out, jumping on their podcast and, discussing some topics of today or current news, but we're going to reschedule. So instead of like waiting around anymore, I'm going to cook because I think I've developed an appetite. So I picked up, I showed you guys earlier. I picked up some sirloin steak tips. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this, pair it with this salad. Oh, goodness. So it's yams, turkey breasts, Brussels sprouts, what does that say? Kale, baby spinach, not my eye in the corner. Kale, baby spinach, sweetened dry cranberries with apple cider vinaigrette. That was backwards from my point of view, so sorry if I read that really weird. So I'm just gonna start doing what I need to do. 3 random thoughts that I feel like I just want to throw at you in this video right now before I go into cooking mode. 1, your situation, in this specific case, earnings, should not dictate your joy. Went into work expecting, oh my gosh, day before Christmas. I even had my antlers on one too. It's gonna be a good old vibe. They doubled the amount of servers that were on the floor, so that means less money. And then it was already extremely slow. And then on top of that, I kept getting skipped in the rotation. If there's 6 servers and 6 people in the restaurant, maybe I should have one of them? No? Nothing? Cool, no problem. So that was a little interesting, but either way, left with joy. Told my manager, if I don't need to be here, you let me know. He was like, you're cut. I was like, no problem. What did I walk with? $45 and some change. One, I got tipped over 20% on the 3 tables that I did have, and then I had a 4th table that I decided to just give up because I was just ready to go. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stay around for the 5. You feel me? I'm not gonna wait for the 5. I'm just gonna give it up. It's okay. It's time to go home. So yeah, it didn't dictate my joy or how my day went. It would have been cool to hit a little 250, 270, but $45, it'll do. It'll suffice, okay? So that's one. Don't let things control you. If it can pull your mood, it has too much power, okay? If it can pull your mood, it has too much power. So think about that. Secondly, stop complaining. Just stop complaining. People, like, you work all day, you work so hard, we all work hard, we're all doing stuff, and the last thing you want to do is come home to someone complaining. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear my own complaints. I don't call people with my complaints. I'm on the other end of the spectrum where I weather the storm silently as my sail is blowing in the wind and my boat is rocking. And maybe I could have asked somebody for some help. Maybe I could have asked my mom or dad for an anchor to level me out and stabilize me, but I don't bother anybody. And I'm getting better with not just, I guess suffering in silence, but yeah, no one cares. Everybody has something going on. So before you think, let me trauma dump. Let me tell people all of my woes and worries. Just know that they more than likely have encountered the same measure of pain or sadness or discomfort that you have in their own ways, but they just don't want to talk about it right now. That's all. So it doesn't mean you can't talk to people about certain things or ask for help, but we know the difference between when we just want to talk about what's wrong, or if I'm really trying to reach a solution or resolution, or hey, I went through X, Y, and Z. My day was terrible. Is there a way that you can tell me from, your point of view where I may have went wrong or what I could have done better? Okay, boom, plan of action. You know what I mean? Plan of action. But if you're just like whining and complaining, I personally don't know what to do with that. And it doesn't make me better than the next. It's just because my source is God. When something's wrong, I talk to God. When something's wrong, I complain to God. When I'm sad, I cry and ask God why. When I'm irritated, I ask God to get it up off me. Help me see people the way you see them. Help me. Because I obviously don't. I'm obviously not where I need to be. And I need you to get me there. Because I'm about to do something real fleshly. And when I'm happy, I go to God. So it's just like, yeah. More often than not, when I've instantly talked to God about everything throughout all times of the day, when I have already discussed it with God, I already feel lighter. I already feel like someone heard me. I already feel like I'm having that discussion with someone. And He'll never get tired of me. I'm His daughter. The Bible tells us to cast our, bring our burdens to the Father, and that we're not supposed to shoulder these things. We're not supposed to. So instead of draining your coworkers or draining your managers, draining your parents, draining your friends with stories and complaints or situations that just are what they are, go to God. I was in line today and people were this one girl was just complaining and just complaining and complaining. And I could see visibly the person beside her was just trying to be there and stuff. But it's that person, you're trauma dumping. What is that person supposed to do with all that? You had a hard day. Okay. We all have hard days. At this point, do we all hold hands and talk about it? Or do we leave the job? Do we leave the man? Do we change our habits? Do we move into a new home? Or do we just stop talking about it? Again, I'm not saying suffer in silence and go to the other extreme, but literally What are people supposed to do? Like, I saw the discomfort on that girl's face. Like, she didn't know. And it's just like, dang, if that person could just like see themselves from the outside and recognize that, I don't know. I just feel like everybody's got something going on. And as much as it may be beneficial for you to get it off your chest, in a way, it can teeter and be borderline like selfish, how much you're putting on someone else. So again, I'm not saying you have to weather everything by yourself, but I am offering a solution, and it's go to God first. Go to God. Go to God. Go to God first. If it's still bothering you, if it's still something, for sure, confide in your family, your coworkers, your friends, whatever. But everything ain't for everybody. I'm not about to tell you every time something's wrong. Okay, and get up. My mom always says, hatch a plan. What's the plan? So, okay, this happened. I'm so sorry. Okay, baby, that does suck. Okay, what's the plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we go from here? Is the plan pray? Is the plan cry about it, see how you feel in an hour? Is the plan go talk about it and write a report and do this and do is the plan leave, relocate? Like, what's the plan? So yeah, just stop complaining. I just literally don't know. It like drains me. It does. And even this sounds like complaining. But you guys, it's my vlog and I'm talking to you guys. And in this vlog, I talk to you guys about my thoughts. So yeah, that's different. You feel me? Because we're living out real life things together. But I'm not gonna come to your house and whine the whole time. What are you supposed to do with that? Nothing. So that's point number 2. And point number 3 is that tomorrow is Jesus's birthday. And yeah, God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. And to never back down on using your verbiage if you're a Christian or a believer, like saying, oh, if God wills it, or if it's in God's plan, or man, I'm just giving it to God, or that's how I talk. So this young lady at my job was asking me how my things are going with journalism and things like that. So I'm talking to her about this project that I'm working on and saying, you know what, if God wills it, by this time next year, we'll. Mind you, this same girl, like 3 months ago, was talking about a person that she overheard at the bar saying whatever. And she was like, yeah, and I hate when people bring up the Bible and bring up God all the time, like no one effing cares and blah, blah, blah. And just really went in. And I'm standing there as a Christian with my little notebook with Jesus and scriptures on it, like, oh, hey, I hate when people just like utilize the Bible and like talk about it, like literally like no one did it. I was just like, and she said some other stuff, and I was like, damn. It didn't stop me from being kind. It didn't stop me from rocking with her at work. It's just like it located her, and I was like, oh man, someone either hurt her or God was misrepresented to her in a way, or she just hasn't experienced Christ yet. So, you know, not mad at any of the reasons of how she may have formed those opinions. But today I'm like, God willing, you feel me? Like, man. And then I even remembered, like, oh, this is the girl that, you feel me? But I'm like, I'm not gonna stop how I talk. Then I asked her about her endeavors. And I'm like, girl, theater, how's it going? What's new? Blah, blah, blah. She's telling me her little one too. And out of nowhere, she's like, yeah, like, so if it's God's plan, and she's shorter than me. She's like right here. I'm 5'3¼ and she's probably 5 feet. I said, oh. She said, yeah. So if it's God's plan, I'll be next semester. And I said, if it's whose plan, I like that. I like how you talk. I like how you talking. You know, never back down because they loud about theirs, so I could be loud about mine. But, you know, she was referencing Jesus. She was referencing Jesus. So that's enough of the mumbo and the jumbo. Let's get to cooking the sirloin steak tips. I'm already full. Oh, this looks overwhelming. I don't even know if I want this salad. I was trying something new. I was trying to be different. And the other salads that I did get, they're for tomorrow. For Thanksgiving. No, not Thanksgiving. Are these fireworks? It's for Christmas. So yeah, y'all, let's get to it and let's really get into it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I just gotta start.
Talk to me nice. Saying I'm a love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. We every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, day. Don't need no other body. 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 Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Then I need a mess of my mind. And I need if you get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Saying I'm a love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. We every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, day. Don't need no other body. 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 Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Then I need a mess of my mind. And I need if you get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Saying I'm a love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. We every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, day. Don't need no other body. 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 Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Then I need a mess of my mind. And I need if you get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Saying I'm a love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. We every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby. mess of my mind. And I mean, if you get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want it to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, day. Don't need no other body. 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 Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Then I need a mess of my mind. And I mean, if you get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want it to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, day. Don't need no other body. 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 Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Then I need a mess in my mind. And I mean, if you get free of the mind.
I am a medium rare steak girl. You feel me? So what I did was once I turned them over, like 30 seconds afterwards, I just cut the fire off because the meat is resting, and technically because it's still within the pan, it's still cooking through a bit, but there's no need to have the fire still on when I'm trying to reach a medium rare temp. I don't have a temperature gauge here, but I'm just going off of what I know. Okay, this is how I like my steak, and I work at a restaurant, so you feel me? I kind of know a little one too about a little one too. Yeah. I hope this salad is good. We will see. The rice is almost done. My show is on. And there go my man.
Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go. Loving your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want it to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, day. Don't need no other body. 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 Don't let me go. Hope every day I need no other body. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you can run my body. Only you can run my body. You don't need no other body. Then I made a mess of my mind, and I made it get free of the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go fucking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want it to me. I just wanna mess up my mind. And I mean, if you get free up the mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life.
Okay, guys.
Retaliation, someone new trying to earn credit.
Let's try this salad.
Keep our ears open.
A little yam. I guess let me get a little Brussels.
You have anything to do with that?
I did it.
Lord.
There's a scumbag who beats and extorts his own daughter. I made sure that doesn't happen again.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Okay, back to this. Yes, it's apple cider, but I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like less and a little more like sweet.
Hers can help you achieve your weight loss goals through a range of treatments, including GLP-1 injections, plus support for nutrition, hydration, sleep, and movement. GLP-1 injections starting at $199.
Not bad.
Get started today at coworkers.com.
Not bad. It's a bit like sour. Apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna add a little honey.
Then I made it mess up my mind. And I made it get free up the mind.